Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Semi-Original Guy, aka Mr. Cannon from Advance Wars by Web, bringing you another live league game of the day. Today we are on Brain Dead. This is a standard matchup with triple base, airport, and double comm tower support. We have HQs with black boats, double HQs on this map with black boats, which is very interesting. So in the case where you see two HQs per side, all you have to do is lose one of the HQs and you lose the game. You don't have to lose both of them like it is for labs. Now, we have Noobplaine and Mintaxer, two very good players when it comes to a live league indeed. Now, we have a Kindle mirror, folks. So Kindle, as a day-to-day ability, will get plus 40% firepower while on urban terrain. This includes all urban terrain except for silos. She also has access to a co-power, which will do 3 damage globally to any opposing unit on urban terrain and boost her firepower bonus to 80% on cities. Her super co-power will increase the firepower of all of her units by 3% per property owned, and also increase the firepower bonus on cities to 130%. So Kindle is a hothead, folks. Kindle is a hothead indeed when it comes to Advance Wars. Very powerful CO, and with the update, she's a little bit more powerful, folks. So you do have to watch out when you're fighting the Kindle. Now, those are our players, this is our map, and those are our COs. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one and see what went down in the live league today. On the first few days, folks, you guys know the deal. It is the standard infantry builds, because you gotta get the infantry on the field, folks. Number 1 priority in Advance Wars by Web. Number 2 priority in Advance Wars by Web is making sure that you show respect to the classiest unit in Advance Wars. I am talking about the wonderful medium tank. Such a dignified unit indeed. Everybody should be showing proper respect to the old classy boy, because we love them. We love the classy boys. Alrighty, folks, so carrying on with the game, as we can see that we have a lot of back caps that are going on at the moment. And both players are now sending their infantry towards the middle of the map, and we do have an artillery buy over here from Mintaxer, and we have an artillery by Noobplaine. So artillery's main job is going to be busting open that airport with the enemy black boats sitting on it, so that we can have access to our air units. I think air units are going to come very, very handy in this map indeed. Now Kindle, being who she is, has that increased firepower on cities, so that artillery is going to be able to bust open that black boat in 2 turns, without a doubt. We see Noobplaine going for a fairly forward capture right here on the left hand side of the map, which is pretty good. Looks like Mintaxer is going for the exact same capture, but it is backed up by a tank at the moment. So that capture is definitely going to be going through, and boom, we got a big shot on that black boat, folks. Look at that damage to that black boat. What a legendary attack. And we have a mech buy. Curious mech buy indeed. Curious mech buy. Now mechs are pretty cool, and they're pretty strong. Kinda slow. On this map, not sure if I like it or not, but you know what? It's on the field, so we are going to see how it does, folks. Now, you never really count out a mech. Now, Noobplaine builds a mech too. So, I mean, all in all, maybe mechs are pretty good here. You never know, folks. We are going to be finding out soon enough, because those mechs are going to be rushing towards the center. Although it is going to be a slow crawl to the center, once they get there, they are going to be able to counter tanks and be able to do extra damage to infantry. So we love it, folks. Let's see what happens. Oh, interesting. We got Mintaxer rushing to do an attack on an infantry. Wow, that is a pretty far forward tank at the moment. Now, Noobplaine could respond with a tank hit of their own, but considering that it's going to be from a silo, it's not going to have the 40% firepower bonus that it should on urban terrain. But we are going to see what kind of firepower we can get on that guy. So we're going to take the shot. Boom! 6-7 trade. So unfortunately not really a great trade for the old Noobplaine, but it's a trade nonetheless. And we have destroyed the black boat, using our other black boat on the HQ to actually funnel some of the infantry forward, and we are going to be taking a shot. Ooh, this is going to be a risky shot indeed. So we take the attack, takes that guy all the way down to 3. We do have a tank backing up that tank right there. So this is not going to be too bad. Now, if we didn't have this tank, I don't think that this attack would be worth it at all. But considering that we have the tank, maybe it might be worth it. But I do kind of have a little bit of fear here. So the infantry could go here and block. But then this tank... yeah, it could go here and block. This guy would come here and attack in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? We can actually go and take a free hit on this tank right here. And then block, and then this tank can't actually come in and attack because we are going to be just out of range. So, let's see what happens with this one, folks. I'm very curious to see what Mintaxer's plan of attack is going to be for this one. Alright, we got some comm towers that are going to be secured here. We take the shot back on the tank and do a favorable trade. So we are now sitting at 3 to 5 with another tank along the way. Ooh, and yeah, they go in for that block and we take the attack. Ooh. That is a hit. That is a hit and a half here, folks. Alrighty. So, takes it all the way down to 4 from 8. Unfortunately, Mintaxer, unfortunately for Noobplaine, Mintaxer's tank is on a owned property. So that guy is going to be healed back up to 10 next turn. So, I mean, the only hope that we have for that 4 HP tank now is if we break it out with our own tank and it escapes. And it looks like we are going to be doing that. We're going to free our tank and we are going to run away. Alright, brings our own tank back for a heal too, which is very nice. This is not really going to... it's not really going to work though, unfortunately, because we have an attack right here, followed up by tank hit, followed up by tank hit, and we still KO this tank. So, unfortunate placement of the tank right there, but let's see if Mintaxer sees the line of attack and if they decide to go for it. Acquiring the comm tower, we're going to take another shot here. Ooh. 8-5 trade this time, so that's not too shabby at all. Ooh, and we are going to have Urban Blight here very, very soon. Yeah, and they see the attack, so they're going to go for it. I probably wouldn't have gone that route necessarily because now he's just going to get Urban Blighted, and this guy's going to go down to 7. And we still get an attack right here. And then no real follow-up to that. So, slightly unfavorable, I think, but is what it is. This is Live League, after all, folks. Live League, anything can happen in the Live League. It is a wild time indeed. A wild child. And we go for the Urban Blight. Beautiful Urban Blight. So as we see, that 7 HP or that 10 HP tank is all the way down to 7 now. And we get a free shot. That is the freest shot of all free. I mean, 7 HP tank could come in and attack, but that is a very unfavorable trade indeed. Now, it could attack. We could back up with artillery. We could surround with infantry and form a wall. The tank would be forced to retreat at that point, and then we might be able to secure the properties. Since Noobplaine has actually used the co-power, he's not going to be able to use it to interrupt these caps right here. So, I mean, we might be seeing a property flip here. All right, the copter chain is incoming. Here we go. All right, Mintaxer, what are we going to do in this situation? Okay, so we're going to move on to the silo. We're going to take a shot. So, we don't get the firepower bonus from the silo, I believe. So, that doesn't really work out too well. All right. Start capture on 2 of the properties. Looks like we're going to be holding on to our co-power. We're not going to be using it just yet. We are going to use it when we absolutely need it. All right. So, beautiful little wall over here. So, these guys, that is looking like a strong force over here from Mintaxer. That is a hefty death ball over there, folks. It is looking quite strong indeed. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, Noobplaine not going to be able to fight into that that little death ball there. So he is going to have to retreat with those units and come back another day when things are looking a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Brings everything back. Perfect. So in general, it's still a fairly even game. I wouldn't favor it necessarily towards one side or the other, but we are going to be able to flip these two properties, and these two properties can be interrupted. So maybe a little bit in favor of Mintaxer at the moment. So get those caps. We now have 2 calm tower kindle. Two calm tower kindle. That is a dangerous combination. Kindle, 2 calm towers? Oh boy. Oh boy. The great shifting. There we go, folks. Alright, just reforming the wall, not going for any attacks at the moment. Doesn't even go for the interrupt of the 2 properties. So it looks like Mintaxer is feeling a little bit confident because they did manage to flip these properties, so it looks like they're not really minding too much if these properties get flipped. But I feel like maybe interrupting them might have been a good idea, but it is on your weak front, so it's a little bit riskier to go up for those attacks, especially with Battlecopter reinforcement coming in, and you don't have an anti-air yet. So we need to get that anti-air out there as quickly as possible in order to ward off these pesky mosquitoes that are coming at us. Alright, Copt is very far forward at the moment, putting a huge amount of threat on the map here. They can swing either way at the moment. Alright, Mintaxer on day 12. We are going to be trying to flip some more properties. Having our artillery like really far back, like we're not really putting a whole lot of pressure over here, mainly because of the battlecopters over here, but not a whole lot of pressure happening over here. Alright, just shifting around. So maybe once we actually get some counters to these battlecopters, maybe we're going to see a little bit of a shift in the sort of attacks that are going to be happening here. But we do have a base skip over here from Mintaxer in order to get out a tank copter infantry build this turn. So not too shabby. Noobplaine, considering that they have the 2 copters in the center of the map here, doesn't really have a whole lot of fear and just walks right up to Mintax's city and is threatening a cap on it with artillery backup. Now that property can be interrupted from the mountain, so we don't really have to worry about that too much. Is this in range? No, that's not in range. Floppa wouldn't do that. Floppa wouldn't put a copter in range of an anti-air. That's just crazy. That's crazy talk. Alright, day 13, let's go. Boom, double flip. And we have an interrupt. So 21 to 19 properties at the moment, threatening a capture of another property. And are they going to finish the capture on the labs? That's a good question. Let's see. Let's see if they do. Alright, we don't finish the capture on the labs, so, I mean, is what it is. But labs are very good. So you shouldn't, you know, doubt the lab. Because the lab is going to be very important when it comes to tiebreakers in a match. So if you do have the opportunity to cap a lab, free of, you know, being attacked, I would probably suggest go for it. In this instance right here, if we had capped the lab, probably wouldn't have worked out for us very much. We can easily be interrupted, then we lose an infantry on this front, and this is our weak front, so considering that we are slightly outmatched, or outmanned over here, probably wouldn't be the best idea. But it also wouldn't be the best idea for Noobplaine to go in and fight into that, because while he's, I would say he's probably slightly ahead in army, he's not like super ahead, and this side can easily front shift over here. So if he did push in, this side could potentially just swing over here, and then he could just completely, Mintax could just completely crush this side of the army, and then just swing back over here right afterwards. So maps like this, you definitely have to watch out for that kind of a thing, folks. It is definitely something that can happen. Oh, we're going in. We are going in. Noobplaine. Look at that. Boom. Big old arty shot right there. Goes in with the anti-air. Oh, and then swings the army over. We are front shifting, folks. Look at that. Beautiful attack. That's what I'm talking about. Not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. Now, Copter is not... Copter is in range of a Copter, but he's got an anti-air and a battle Copter here, so I wouldn't really suggest fighting into that. That's, like, not really something you want to do. But, I mean, Mintaxer's got his co-power at the moment, so there is going to be some pretty big potential attacks here very, very soon. So let's see what happens. Are they going to pop the co-power? They are going to pop the Urban Blight, folks. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some clears. Now, mech versus this, I believe this is a possible clear. Let's take a gander here. 2 towers? 56 to 63. Maybe not. Maybe not. It might not be possible. I think maybe a tank might be, but I'm not going to check it a second time. Let's see what happens here. Alright, tank moves up. Boom. Take that guy out. Copter moves in. Takes that guy out. Oh, and we are striking down the anti-air, folks. Oh boy, there we go. Big old hits. Taking a shot on a recon as well. And we strike down an infantry. Beautiful. Nice little counterattack right there. Now, once again, Urban Blight is charged, so that is definitely going to be popped here. So we are going to see some more Urban Blight global damage here pretty soon. Ooh, and wins the one-on-one trade. You love to see it, folks. Alright, so day 15, Noobplaine. Top of the board. 16k in the bank. And an Urban Blight. Let's see what they do. Pops the Urban Blight. What a champion. What a champion indeed. Alright. Sacks the infantry to take that guy down 7. Gets the clear. Moves the Copter in. Takes out the other Copter. Now this puts him in a pretty good spot because this Copter's not really in position to attack over here. So that does leave you up a Copter temporarily. Now these Copters are obviously going to swing over here and most likely assist in this side. But let's see what happens. Boom, take another shot. Easy clear right there. Oh, and from the city. Oh my god, 90% damage. Wild. And we take a attack on the tank. Ooh, double infantry strike as well. So overall, not too bad of an attack indeed. And we're threatening 2 caps, and we're just slowly pushing forward the other side of the map here. Beautiful. What a death ball. That is a beautiful little death ball right there. I think we might have forgotten to cap the lab, but maybe we didn't. I don't know. Is what it is. Okay. Arty strike, infantry strike, take that guy out. Are we gonna see... Is the Copter gonna move up and attack this Copter? I think that would be a terrible mistake. But he might go for it. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. Okay, so we're gonna swing it. We're gonna attack. We're gonna bring in the anti-air. So, probably not a mistake, considering that you have anti-air coverage over here. So, I mean, if these Copters do decide to stay here, they are not gonna be staying there for very long. They're here for a good time, not a long time, if that's gonna be the case. Oh, and we get the Urban Blight. Just barely, but we managed to get it. Ooh, and we don't KO the Copter though. That's unfortunate, but did do a pretty hefty amount of damage. Oh, and we're gonna get a strike on the artillery. Oh, and it's a clear. That is a clear strike. Absolutely devastating. And the Copters are moving in. Mintaxer now is in a pretty good spot. It's in a pretty good spot indeed. Noobplaine has no co-power, no charge at all. It's going to be a little while before they can use another Urban Blight here. Same for Mintaxer though. I mean, the Urban Blight's been used. There's no extra fuel in that tank at the moment, so let's see what happens here. Alright, so we are going to attack the tank. Clear the tank. Get an attack right here. So he's going in with the copter because, once again, we have anti-air support. Anti-air moves in. So now if the copter does attack, I mean, it's going to get blasted away. Another anti-air build. This is like the anti-air show here, folks. I love it. I love anti-airs. They're beautiful. Number 3 priority in advancers by web is making sure that you have a healthy amount of anti-airs. Now, you don't need a lot of anti-airs. You just need a healthy amount. Nice little sprinkle of side of anti-air. That's what you need. Alright, so 4K left in the bank, actually. But not much time on the clock. We're down to 4 minutes on day 16. Mintaxer down to 6 minutes on day 16. It's not really a great place to be. We are going to be running out of time very, very soon here. Alright, we continue the assault. You know what? These mechs have been pretty good. I'm not going to lie. These mechs have gotten some stuff done. Oh, and we get the tank clear with 1 HP. Beautiful. Alright. Hero infantry in the house over here. Artillery moves to actually cover the 2 properties on the side there too. So I love that move. Love it. Protect those cities, folks. Number 4 priority in advancers by web is protecting your cities. Yeah, these mechs are like out of control. Oh my god. Oh, hero mechs. Now, where can this tank move? Can this tank move farther? It can't. Yeah, so that's pretty much the best spot it can go. It could go here, but I mean, whatever. Is what it is. Copter buy, tank buy, double infantry buy. Black Votes are getting a lot of use with those little drive-by heals at the moment here, folks. Beautiful work. Alright, Noobplaine. He has the co-power. Pops the co-power. We got it back up very, very quickly. One thing about Kindle, 3-star global damage co-power. Very good. Very good indeed. You're going to be getting that value quite often. Ooh, get an infantry clear. Move the tank back for heals. Little 1 HP tank. And we get another clear on a copter. Beautiful. And we get a clear on a mech. So that hero mech, it's no more. There's no more down there, folks. Oh, and we are diving. We are diving right in here, folks. And we bring the artillery forward. Block it off with an infantry. Ooh. That's a pretty spicy attack. Pretty spicy attack indeed. Now, I mean, we have a clear on this, and then we have an attack on the anti-air. And then we have a clear on the anti-air with 2 copters. So, I mean, if we do clear that anti-air, the 2 copters are going to go to town over here. The question is, can we get that HQ? Can we secure that HQ? This is looking like a very interesting scenario right here, folks. Let's see. Let's see if the Noobplaine can get that HQ. Money. Alright. Day 17. Mintaxers. Mintaxer's turn. Ooh. Yeah, we are going to be attacking that anti-air all day long. Ooh, we could even go up with a copter strike and attack that anti-air, which we are going to do. Oh, takes it down to 1. So close. So close, yet so far. Alright, another tank, another copter. Definitely got to put a lot of pressure on that side. Oh my god, and a copter swing from behind. Noobplaine's army is now completely surrounded by Mintaxer's units. The overextension is getting punished pretty hard right here. What are they going to do in order to counter this? This is a very, very devastating counter right here. Okay, day 18. We are going to attack 2 1 HP infantries. Oh, mech from the city. Like, look at this mech. This mech is all the way down by Mintaxer's base. This mech traveled so far to get here, and he's still getting value. It's absolutely wild. What a legendary mech. Holy moly. Look at this move. Wah! Beautiful. Oh, and we attack the black boat. Oh my god, we have an open HQ here, folks. This is going to be Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. It's not gonna work. Now, Mintaxer's got 3 copters and an anti-air on the way, and a base right there. Noobplaine doesn't really have anything to effectively block this HQ capture. Now, maybe he can, but the problem is Mintaxer also has the co-power, so if he goes in for the HQ cap, it's not guaranteed in 2 days. I believe that he will probably have enough in order to break the line. I mean, you have 2 days to do it, so it's definitely possible. Noobplaine is way ahead on units, though. Very ahead on units. Alright, so we attack the artillery, and we attack the anti-air. That's what you gotta do, folks. You gotta get that anti-air out of here. And bring the tanks forward. Beautiful. Okay. The copter moves in, attacks the mech. Classy medium tank buy. Beautiful. The classiest unit in Advanced Wars by Web, folks. What a legendary buy. You love to see it, folks. Such a sophisticated weapon. And the double infantry to back it up as well. Alright. So, Mintaxer are definitely fearing for that HQ. So, bringing a lot of units over there in order to try to clear the area. So, let's see if it works out for him, though. Alright, Noobplaine, seeing that there's not really much resistance over here on the left-hand side, decides to push in with quite a few units and is getting a very good foothold on that area. Brings back the rest of the forces from the right-hand side of the map. Realizes that he cannot fight into that. The overextension is not worth it. So he's going for an HQ cap. It's obviously not going to work, but it is going to be a good distraction. So it's going to force Mintaxer to use a unit to interrupt it. So that... So that is going to hinder his movements a little bit here. So we go in for the attack. Classy boy, clearing a 4 HP infantry like an absolute unit. And then we clear the HQ cap. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. The dreams of capturing the HQ are over. Triple tank buy today. Beautiful. Then swings the rest of the army over towards the center. Noobplaine, what are we gonna do now? Now what are we gonna do? Our HQ push failed. We have a classy boy coming at us, multiple copters, and a huge infantry death ball on the left-hand side of the map. So let's see. Oh, interesting. So we are gonna go in and send our anti-air to clear that to get a artillery strike. Not too shabby. Now this is basically free hits right here. We swing the... Ooh, we don't get coverage on the battlecopter though. So battlecopter is going... Oh wait, no, we do, because this is a mountain. Anti-airs can't go over mountains? Pfft. Wild stuff. Nice attack. I love it. Lots and lots of little units here too. So Noobplaine definitely going quantity for his army right here. So not too shabby at all. Pretty good attack. Both players are now very, very close to increment though, which is a dangerous place to be. Anti-air just clears recon because Kindle. Yeah, that happened. Buys more tanks, forms a death ball. Classy boy shifting over to the center of the map, backed up by a tank. Cool, let's see. So we have a nice tank strike right here. Managed to take that anti-air all the way down to 3, which is pretty good. Clear it with the anti-air. Not too bad. Tanks are moving in, infantry are moving in. Sitting our units firmly on cities right now as well. That is going to Be a little bit questionable with the urban blights that are going to be happening here very soon, but maybe he's trying to bait out an urban blight. Maybe that's what's going on here, folks. We'll see. We'll find out soon enough, because Mintaxer, with 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock, has to come up with something very, very quick in order to stay in the game. So we clear, and we get a clear. Oh no, that's not a clear, but it's a big hit. Takes it all the way down to 3. Mechs are moving in, and we just reform the line. 1 HP artillery sitting on the front of that line. What a legend. So now I would say Noobplaine definitely in the leading position of this game. Despite having his HQ cap rush here kind of fail, he managed to pull back and recover very, very well. So his army is looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. In day 22, he's ahead by 1 property. Like, at the moment, it's his game to lose. He's good. Like, Mintaxer has to cap a property in order to stay in the game. Actually, he has to cap 2 properties now, because we literally just capped a property right here. So Noobplaine is ahead. He's doing wonderful at the moment. Pulls the army back because we can't fight into that, so there's no point. Keep your army fresh, keep them healthy, keep them having fun. Bust out the classy medium tank. That is what I'm talking about, folks. Stay classy out there, everybody. See this guy right here? Classiest unit in Advanced Wars, by the way. No other unit can even come close to its sophistication, beauty, elegance. Truly the gentleman's unit. Alright, double infantry built to back that guy up as well. In day 22, Mintaxer's turn. Very interesting situation. Very interesting situation indeed. What do? We go up, we attack a tank with an anti-air, and we attack a infantry. We are going to try to flip that property back in our favor. That's what we are going to try to do. So once again, I do favor Noobplaine's position at the moment here. He does have a little bit of a stronger lead. Double classy boy. Mintaxer doubling down on the class. He's definitely winning on those style points at the moment. Manages to cap the lab. So now that we have the lab, that's a little bit better. But, like, overall, Noobplaine is winning by far in properties because he is ahead 22 to 19. But he's also acquired 1, 2, 3, 4 laboratories, which also counts as properties. So technically, Mintaxer has to capture like 5 properties or something, you know, like something crazy like that. Oh, 5 laboratories. So I would say unless Mintaxer makes a massive play very, very soon, they are not going to be able to stay in this game much longer. Alright, sacking the infantry to injure the opponent's infantry, taking it down to 8 to slow down those captures. 25k in the bank. Beautiful. You know what? He could have bought the stinky Neo tank, but he chose to be classy. Chose to be classy. Oh my god, we have high society. We have high society, the super co-power from Mintaxer. How much firepower does this get? So this will get 9, 18, 27, 57% firepower, 57, 60. Now, does it count for labs too? I can't remember, but 63? I'm just gonna say around 63% firepower bonus. So let's see what that does. Nothing right there. Oh, we get the clear there. That is a huge amount of damage. Alright, that's a clear. That's a clear. And the classy boys move in. Let's see how much damage this does. Oh my god, just devastating. Absolutely devastating. 6 damage to a classy boy with a copter. Holy moly. Takes him all the way down to 1 with a double. Nerf this character. What an attack. What an attack indeed. Now, is it enough to actually stay in the game? Well, we will find out indeed. Very, very soon. Day 23. Only 7 days left in the match. Noobplaine follows up with their own high society here, folks. Noobplaine has a little bit more firepower on his side, so let's see what happens here. Classy boy, 1 HP, takes him down to 9, like a champion. Going out in a blaze of glory. Oh, takes it down to 1? Ooh, but we have the 3 HP to double down with, so that's okay. Okay, so we managed to do pretty good damage there. What's going to be our next move? We're going to attack the tank, take that guy down, and we're going to attack that guy. Takes him all the way down to 1. Beautiful. Legendary hits. But what are we going to do on the right-hand side of the map here, folks? Because this is a very interesting situation. We've got 2 classy boys, a copter, and 2 tanks. So let's see. Easy clear with the artillery. Pretty good damage right there. Did get the clear. Oh my god. HQ. High society. This is like over 200% damage. Like with the comm towers. Like, pfft, yeah, see ya. See ya. Yeah, that guy, he had no chance. Absolutely no chance. Takes him down to 5. Like, high society. Copter strike to a classy boy on a road. What a hit. What a hit. Alright, day 24. Mintaxer are going to continue the attack though. Not quite giving up yet. Clearing the copters. Blocking, clears. Oh, doesn't clear the copter, but does pretty good damage. Manages to clear with the infantry. Going to be trying to flip a lab. Really needs to be thinking about capping those labs though. I don't know if Mintaxer realizes that if he doesn't cap those labs, he loses like regardless. Even if he manages to even the income property wise, if you don't cap those labs, a 1, a 2, a 3, then you lose anyways. So yeah. we gotta get those labs. Day 25. Noobplaine continues. Boom. Interrupts. We don't want him to get that lab. Oh, and we attack the anti-air. Move him with a copter. Strike him down. Move another copter. Gonna get some kills. Bust on another classic boys. That's what I'm talking about, Noobplaine. That's what I'm talking about, Floppa. Ah, what a legend. Floppa knows what's up. Oh, and we block the anti-air in. Now we do have a copter. So is copter enough? I don't think that a copter is enough. Well, let's just consult the damage calculator here, folks. Is a copter enough to clear this guy right here? 78 to 87%. If we use a co-powered, 84 to 93%. That's a little bit more likely, but I don't know. That anti-air might be base locked here, folks. We'll find out pretty soon. All right, day 25. Yeah, we're just gonna base lock ourselves in there. That's fine. There's not really, the copter strike isn't really guaranteed. We don't have an urban blight, so that's gonna be it. Now we have an urban blight though. Gonna pop that urban blight, and we're gonna continue the attack over on the left-hand side of the map. We're clear on an anti-air. Moving in with the copters. Get some nice attacks. Attack the tank. Gonna try to go for a flip. But once again, unless we cap those labs, it doesn't matter if we even flip the properties. It's just gonna be a losing game. So, attacks the classy boy. Activates the urban blight. And we are going for that HQ cap. Oh, and we attack the flippin' anti-air on the prop, or on the base. Like, what an attack. What an attack. Alright. So yeah, we can actually just skim through the rest of this because I do not really see a world where Noobplaine loses this. It's like, it's impossible. Mintaxer is going to resign on day 26. Noobplaine is the winner. Congratulations to Floppa. The Floppa tax has been paid today. Mintaxer played a pretty good game though, I'm not gonna lie. Very strong game, but unfortunately, no matter what, number 5 priority in Advancers by Web is if we do not capture those labs in live league, then you're gonna lose the game, hands down. But wonderful match, very nice comeback indeed. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed that one at home. And if you did enjoy it, consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribe. I will see you all on the next live league game of the day. Take care of yourselves, and bye-bye for now.